Hello guys, so Jerry speaking. Welcome to LJPCBM episode number 1283. Today back to Area Shenanigans of 1977 episode number 48. Virtual purchase and coordinations number 5. This begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Live from the Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts. This is a YouTube channel vlog show in which video games, flash game show gameplays, along with sports and wrestling news are the norm. This is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, good times, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. And now, here is the host of the show, the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Well, hello, everybody. Hey, it's me, Big Beefy E, from my Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts. New Beige, for those of you Portuguese out, my Portuguese friends out there. What's going on, everybody? This is another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. This is episode 48 of the show. What is happening here, folks? Today's Thursday, September 29, 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, we're almost the end of September.
It's good.
That's right, because tomorrow is
September,
September, and
even though September 2022 end of it is already passed. Continue on.
September. That's right, because tomorrow is the last day of September, and I think today's the last day that Olympia Sports in the Dartmouth Mall opens up. Please go there. Because I think after tomorrow, game over for Olympia Sports, and I will do a tribute to Olympia Sports. If you guys don't mind. Been a long day, folks, but I'll tell you one thing: it's gonna be cracking fun, dude. Let me tell you.
Wow.
Alrighty, we're going to episode 48, and guess what? I got a package. Don't know if I got it from Amazon or eBay.
Wow.
It is the first class package. It's a Societies, I believe. Looks like I bought it on eBay. You know? So, I'm going to see what this is. It's got to be a shirt. It's got to be a t-shirt, man. And, let's see. Ooh. Ah! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Okay, do I just see his butt? I don't know.
I didn't think this shirt was going to come in. But might I digress? If you're a Baywatch fan, now a lot of guys love Pamela Anderson.
Wow.
You know, Pamela Anderson is cute and beautiful. Can't lie. But I'm more of a brunette type of guy. I like blondes, but, blondes, brunettes, and redheads. It is a difficult decision to make which one you want to choose. It all depends. Because I like all of them. Shape, sizes, and colors. But when it comes to Baywatch in the 90s, you're talking about, 90s crushes. You had Kelly Kapowski, a.k.a. Tiffany Amber Thiessen, Kimberly Hart of the Power Rangers, a.k.a. Amy Jo Johnson. You got Topanga, a.k.a.
Even though I met Jason David Frank in person, even though it's great. So, there you go. Continue on.
Danielle Fishel from Boy Meets World. But, a lot of guys also like, like in the mid-90s, they like Pamela Anderson. But, they like...
Even though the 2000s, I love Laura for the Weekenders, Tish the Weekenders. Especially Emily Elizabeth, Clipper with the Big Red Dog. Who else I like? A lot of red hair like Pepper Ann from the show, same entire character of the show, Pepper Ann. What else? There's a lot of good some series I love as a kid from 2 Disney days. There happen a lot. Continue on.
Came along. It kind of stole the heart of a lot of guys too. Is none other than the lovely Yasmine Bleeth of Baywatch.
Wow.
That's right. Yeah, like a lot of guys like Pamela Anderson. God, I don't mind a little Caroline Holden, a little Yasmine Bleeth. In fact, a friend of mine I used to work with, Carolyn, and I first met her, I thought she looked like a little bit like Yasmine Bleeth. When I first started working at Ruby Tuesday. This was back in 1995, mind you. And Baywatch was still a thing in the 90s, mind you. And I thought she looked like a little bit like Yasmin Bleeth when I first met her.
Yeah.
But but to me, Carol was my friend Carolyn Holcroft Colangelo. If you're watching this,
Well,
she looked like a little cross between like Yasmin Bleeth and Cameron Diaz. When I first saw her, Cameron Diaz on The Mask, I figured you combine Yasmin
yeah.
Bleeth
And she was on Shrek, by the way. Continue on.
and Diaz. You got my friend Carolyn. It's just a compliment, But then again, I was an 18-year-old kid, so there you go. You know what I'm saying? But
Wow.
anyways, mine I digress. So
Wow.
yeah, this was a cool shirt.
Wow.
This was a cool shirt. Yeah, she was. If I had a favorite Baywatch babe, I would have to go with Miss Caroline Holden here, Miss Yasmin Bleeth on Baywatch. So
Yes.
yeah, Pamela Anderson. Pamela Anderson. She's nice. She's beautiful. But lately she got into the PETA thing. She wants to be a vegetarian and things. It's like nothing wrong with that. So
Nothing wrong with that.
It's one of
No.
those things where it's one of those things where you just he's like, all the guys like Pamela Anderson. I figured, why not? To me, Yasmin Bleeth was like the under the radar babe type.
Wow.
And she knows that she's a great actress. I know nowadays she's basically not doing any acting anymore. She's kind of like, trying to live the home life. I don't know what she's doing nowadays. I mean,
Wow.
it would have been great if she had any social media. We would catch up on what she's doing, I mean, ever since, I know she dated Richard Grieco at one point. So, it's, I'm not saying I would have a shot at her like that, 'cause I don't obviously I don't, but still. I mean,
Still.
this is really cool, but it's a cool shirt overall. Yep, a little bit of a little bit of Yasmin Bleeth for you. Lovely lady, very beautiful, And she's Jewish, because she was mentioned by Adam Sandler, Yasmin Bleeth from Baywatch is Jewish, and yes, her boobs.
Yep, still.
I'm like, Adam, come on.
Come on.
But no, she could have played Lois Lane. And Lois and Clark, but that really went to Terry Hatcher, but I think Baywatch was still a huge thing and she was under contract. If she wasn't under contract with Baywatch, I could see her as Lois Lane.
Wow.
In the one with Dean Cain and the Newsman. But that role went to Terry Hatcher, so.
Wow.
I'll fold that up and put that away. I gotta change shirts anyways,
Wow.
because this one's all messed up.
Dirty, yeah.
Anyways, all mussed up. Anyways, I got some water on me and I'm not bleeding or anything. It's a cool looking
No,
shirt,
it's not,
too,
no.
So, anyways, I'll probably do that on next episode of the show. So, yeah. I mean, speaking of the 90s, I mean, we lost Coolio. And it was sad, we lost a lot of celebrities, big name celebrities in 2022. The beginning of the year, we lost Bob Saget, we lost Gilbert Gottfried. I think Louis Anderson passed away too. I think we lost
Louis
DMX
Anderson. Yeah, Meatloaf. Yeah.
on this year too.
Yeah.
Another rapper, DMX, and we lost obviously Queen Elizabeth II, which
Yeah.
But then now we lost Coolio, and it's a really sad thing. Because like I said, Coolio was a Grammy Award winner. He did Gangsta's Paradise, and with the lovely Michelle Pfeiffer in the video, because Michelle Pfeiffer starred in the movie back then, highly acclaimed movie back then, Dangerous Minds, and it was based on a real life story. I think I read the book. I think I read something like that. I don't know if there was a book on it or not, but there was a story on it. There was a story about that, and yeah. So, and Gangsta's Paradise was one of the songs from that soundtrack album. And you see, but then Weird Al Yankovic did a parody of it called Amish Paradise. The two had a beef for a while, but they buried the hatchet later on. It was great to see. But I think Coolio probably done Weird Al meant well,
Wow.
and Coolio's Coolio with and I heard that Roger Velasco knows him personally, so that Roger Velasco, who played Carlos, the Green Turbo Ranger in Power Rangers Turbo, and the Black Space Ranger in Power Rangers in Space. He knew Coolio, you know, and it's really surreal. He also did, like I said, Coolio did the Keenan and Kel theme song, which
is great. Yeah, it was great and fantastic. Continue on.
Really, really insane to say the least. And I gotta admit, you know, let me say, you know, gangster rap was not my kind of thing, obviously, but
not my thing either, because I love heavy metal, classic rock, children's music. That's all I listen to. Continue on.
I digress. There's a few songs like the remix for California Love by Tupac, Dr. Dre, Machiavelli, and Roger Troutman, I believe. I think they did a mixed version of it. That's my...
You know, speaking of these, you know, at the time, yes, I listened to Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice, some Whitney Houston music about Bodyguard music, for example. I'll Always Love You, and Queen of the Night was one of them from the Bodyguard movie. Yeah, that would be it. And that's all the songs I listen to related to heavy metal, classic rock. You know, continue on.
Favorite song, you know, Gangsta's Paradise was one of my favorites. Keep Your Heads Ringing by Dr. Dre, which is from the Friday album. And, you know, but, you know, don't expect me to dress like one, you know what I mean? You know, I tried to do the hip-hop clothing thing, you know, the boss vets, like the plaid shaped, the plaid version of a hoodie and all that, you know, with the White Sox hat and thing, you know, like a little hip dude. Don't fly, man, don't fly. The people are going to be, dude, you're too white for that, all that. No kidding, you know.
Wow.
You know, back then you had the Looney Tunes T-shirts, a lot of Looney Tunes characters, you know, act like they're rappers and all that. One thing I don't do is put my pants down, like, you know, it's like I don't do any of that, you know.
No.
The police, you know, you know, I try to be as old school as I can be, you know what I mean, but.
Yeah.
But I don't do the pants halfway down thing. It's like how you walking them? You know, it's like you go to the bathroom or something. Why are you walking funny? Yeah.
You know, I think it was funny, you know, because it was funny to mention it, you know, because I listen to metal bands that are pull your pants down and things like that. AC/DC is one of them because he does pull down the underwear, and he was young at the time because yeah, he did moon some things. I mean, one example was the one at the time he showed his butt at the time when he I'm not gonna say it in the reaction video, but one time he did his thing and for his thing at the time and just showed crowd the audiences in the time, but all it is just too much, and all of a sudden he took off his let's just say I kept his school suit except for his pants, you know, way short, excuse me. But then all of a sudden, he had to do something. It was on this in the middle of this song called "Bad Boy Boogie" in the early days of AC/DC, during Bob Scott era days. So once that's over, the rest of the song's over. That was it. You know, the whole gig was over with. The whole thing was over with. But the rest of the gig for like an hour. The whole gig was 2 hours, and the rest of the AC/DC gigs were Brian Johnson era days, but the Axl Rose in 2016 was not one of them. He did, he was not wearing his suit in the Rock of Bus, he was out his suit during the Rock of Bus tour because he's getting old. He was like getting close to the 70s, you know, because that was basically it, because, you know, that's just me. Continue on.
Anyway, so, once again, I got one more question. Okay? And, pretty cool, huh? Unbelievable. So
yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about Happy Meal, but you know, that's just me. Continue on.
this on eBay. There we go. Yes, me believe.
Mm.
Oh, lovely lady. Anyways, I wonder if I had, people probably wonder, do you have like an interracial celebrity crush? I do, however, and her name was Kim Fields. Kim
Fields. No wonder you have the first crush of, okay? Let me check on Wikipedia and see who she was, okay? Wow. Born in 1969, but she was years active in 1977. Okay? Married twice. To Jonathan Franklin Morgan, born in 1995. Yeah, I was born. Married, I was born until divorced by 2001. Married in Christopher Morgan in 2007. Yeah, she has, and yeah, it was great. So, but Kim Fields was a great, it was actually great because, her career began Facts of Life, and other things like that with Janet Jackson and other things like that. Feels like it was a good times where Show Storm and Classical have announced it. Sorry. There are also shows there she was in, and she's also in the shows like Baby I'm Back, Good Times, as I mentioned. She was also in, like I said, Facts of Life from 1979 to 1988, and Different Strokes from 1979 to 1981. There's a lot of shows I'm going to mention here, so there you go. So there's a lot of shows I'm going to mention here on LJPCBM, so. And then she was in Raven's Home at one point as director of Bah Humbug, It was great. So I don't remember parts of Raven's Home at the time, because at the time it was Raven Simone who did That's So Raven. I love That's So Raven as a kid because why would I mention that? But anyway, let's continue on.
As Tootie, I thought, she's a sweet kid, braces, ponytails, and all. Tootie, she's funny, and then. And obviously she grew out of that in later seasons of Facts of Life. She turned out very beautiful, but then she really got hot when Living Single came on, and she was at Regine, and I'm like, and I looked at Kim Fields like, oh Lord, it's Tootie from Facts of Life. What is she? Wow, I was like, I'm like, hello, and so I like, and I think I had a second interracial crush, and I wanted to go with Tyra Banks. I like Tyra. She's gorgeous too. Yeah, so. Yeah, Tyra Banks and Kim Fields. Would you believe that? It is. But nowadays everybody loves. Love is love. But everybody loves. Even in when it comes to color of skin, it doesn't matter. So yeah, nowadays I can we can fall in love with. You guys can fall in love with any girl.
Tyra Banks was originally the host of Everybody's America's Top Model. But then she currently hosts Dance with the Stars. So, there you go. Continue on.
Want to, but that's my thing, But right now, listen, I'm not going to worry about having a girlfriend and all that, like I said.
No.
Sometimes, listen.
No, not for you. But for me, I love getting ready to look for a girlfriend. But, that's just me. Continue on.
Yasmin Believe, not a bad woman to look at. It's very beautiful.
Yeah, good.
No, there's some women out there that don't need to pose for Playboy to look gorgeous and sexy.
Good.
In my opinion. Because they all, the way they carry themselves and all that, and it's really cool. It's really cool. Anyways, I digress. Before I yammer on and get myself in trouble here, that's all the time we have on the show. Episode 48 of Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Once again, virtually purchase acquisitions number 5. That's what it
good.
Turned out to be. And once again, a lovely lady from Baywatch, Miss Yasmin Bleeth, Caroline Holden, my favorite Baywatch baby.
Good.
Who would be second? I would put Pamela Anderson third. My second favorite would be Carmen Electra. Lonnie
Wow.
That's all there is I gotta say about that. So, on the next episode, episode 49, third edition of Press Your Luck on. You know what? I'm gonna change the name of Tamarkin Thursdays to Banking on Tamarkin Thursdays. You know, banking with Elizabeth Banks and Tamarkin. So I figured Banking on Tamarkin. I call it Bot Thursdays. And we're Banking on Tamarkin Thursdays. That's what I'm call it from now on. I'll change it when I get to it. All right. So.
Good.
So I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day. And Mr. Announcer, please take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, tour for Bob Saget production, and in association with a Sweet Bumbling Bofo Raver Telepictures and Distribution. See you next episode, and have a very blessed day.
So that was Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode number 48. Version repurchase accreditations number 5. What did I think about this episode? It was alright, but overall, it was a successful episode overall. That was LJPCBM episode number 1283. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned, next one's going to be Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode number 49. Plus your luck number 3. Now, it's going to be called Thursday, something like that. It's gonna be very exciting, so there you go on that. Till next time, so Joe's Bob's a baby. Goodbye, Adriana's gonna be so say out. See ya.
Given unto me this life I'll never take for granted, and given all the time I fail to really understand it, I never sought to meet the maker of reality, the one who gave the life that which is always happening, but I tried all the time. Why was I the one to see things as I do under the moonlight and the sun? Perception is the question, and the giver holds the key.